It's a silver fox office for the box office foxes. It's a silver fox office with Elsie and Mike.
Hi, welcome to the Silver Fox Office, where we're on a quest to find the foxiest old guy in cinema. My name is Mike.
And I'm Elsie.
I'm so sorry that we're
Welcome
already
to the
here.
Box Office. I'm doing my nails.
I am. I've got Jared's Christmas function. His work Christmas party is tonight, and I have still got chipped nail polish from a while ago. So I frantically texted LC today being like, do you have any nail polish remover? Because I've got to go to like a fancy party with fancy lawyers. So I'm currently
Can you
just
do your fancy nails?
removing they're not fancy anymore. they are not fancy anymore. They were for a period of maybe a week and a half.
That's all it lasts for. And I'm surprised that I had nail polish remover. My nails, I get them done. But
Right.
I was at my folks' house and I went straight to the bathroom drawer. And alas, there it
That's
was.
so helpful. Thank you very much. And it's for soft, thin, weak nails.
Yes.
So
I thought about it and I said, God, put these on your weak nails. God, Mike and his soft nails.
Oh God. So that's where we are today. So Elsie, have you seen any good movies lately?
You know what, Mike? I have. Okay, I'm so glad you asked because there's one film in particular that I've been thinking about nonstop since I watched it. So, why does it say that? Okay, anyway, I recently went to the movies.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was really fun. And I watched a film that like I said, I've been thinking about nonstop since I saw it, and that was the new Jason Reitman Saturday Night film.
Oh
About the
yeah.
first episode of Saturday Night Live.
It's got it's got a good cast as well, doesn't it?
Right, it's got a stacked cast. J.K. Simmons is there.
I love him.
Willem Dafoe's there. Willem Dafoe's been booked and busy.
Oh my God, is Tobey Maguire there?
Yeah. You would think Tugboat Maguire.
Tugboat Maguire.
You would think he was there, but no, it had Rachel Sennett, Kaya Gerber.
Sorry, the way you said that was like Rachel Sennett, as opposed to Tobey Maguire, in place of Tobey Maguire.
I couldn't make it, so actually they were going to have Tobey Maguire play Rosie Schuster, but
But alas.
he couldn't make it. There was a few other kind of like, I guess to me, newer names. But I had seen kind of mixed reviews, I suppose. I mean, same for anything.
Yeah.
And then when I went into the cinema, this random guy in front of me turned around and started chatting with me.
Oh.
He told me that it had 7.6 on IMDb.
Oh wow, good.
Which set us in good stead. I loved that film.
Yeah.
I loved that film
And you made a
so
friend.
much. And I made a friend with this random, I think he was German guy, sat in front of me. There's only 3 of us in the cinema, and he was a chatty Cathy. But no, the film was really, really good. The guy who played Chevy Chase, because obviously, fuck Chevy Chase.
Horrible little man.
The guy that played him, I think his name was Corey Michael Smith.
Yeah, he played the Riddler in Gotham.
There we are. He was an incredible Chevy Chase. Not only did he look like him, but he really had like the characteristic of him down pat, to the point where I was sitting there and I was like, I bet Chevy Chase would hate this, which made me love it even more. And it was just like it was because I'm a very big SNL fan, but I'm a fan of like the lore behind it. And so if there was a job title of like SNL historian, that would be my dream job. I absolutely love all of like the background stuff that went into it, and I think
Saturday Night Librarian.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Sorry.
Saturday Night Librarian. That's me. I just think the whole, it was very chaotic, obviously, but that was meant to be, and it was just brilliant. It was so brilliant, and J.K. Simmons plays Milton Berle, and pretends to get his cock out.
Great.
It's crazy.
As in the character pretends, or or the character actually did, and J.K. Simmons was just pretending.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
That.
Great.
Milton Berle gets his cock out in front of Chevy Chase to put him in his place, and it works.
Great.
Spoiler alert.
It works.
It really works.
What are they trying to do?
But no, I've been thinking about that film nonstop, and obviously the SNL 50th anniversary is coming up, so I'm full of beans.
And Cinematrix will not let us forget it.
Cinematrix won't let us forget. I had to pull 3 Chevy Chase films out of my head the other morning, and thank God for National Lampoon.
Yeah.
I will say, once again, fuck Chevy Chase,
Oh, yeah.
but Clark Griswold in the National Lampoon films, he has some of the greatest crash outs of all time.
I have only ever seen the Christmas one. I don't
The
think I've
Christmas
seen.
one?
I haven't seen Vacation or Europe Vacation
Have you
or
seen the Vegas Vacation? Oh
no.
my God. This,
Which is odd because I also love Beverly D'Angelo.
yeah.
Who's in all of them. She's
So
great.
she's great. So there's a 2015 film of Vacation where Ed Helms plays a grown-up Rusty that's wanting to take his kids on a vacation to relive the memories that his dad Chevy Chase instilled in them as kids. It is one of the funniest films.
Really?
To me, a lot of people would watch it and be like, this is so fucking corny. It is one of the greatest films of all time to me.
Okay.
My sister and I put it on when we want to laugh because we know for sure. It's got Christina Applegate in it. It's got Skylar Gazondo. It's got Chris Hemsworth, Leslie Mann. It's absolutely brilliant.
Leslie Mann.
Oh,
She's been in some terrible movies, but I like her.
She's got a tragic filmography syndrome, but
Like,
she's great.
George of the Jungle, great. And then she's in like fucking Knocked Up and all those Avatar films, which I
Mrs.
cannot
40.
stand. Oh.
She
Do you kind of like those, right? Do you?
I don't know. I like a good I do like a good sex comedy. My favorite.
I mean, the way you say that makes it sound like I'm a prude. Who's
Yeah.
like, oh, goodness.
You can't see sex on screen. No,
I am a Gen Zer.
My favorite sex comedy of all time is The To-Do List from 2013. It's directed by Maggie Carey, and it's got Aubrey Plaza as she's about to go to college, and she's a total prude, she's a total nerd.
Yep.
And she has a sex list that she wants to check off before she goes.
Of like acts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got Bill Hader, it's got Rachel Bilson, it's got Clark Gregg and Connie Britton.
I love Connie Britton.
She plays such a sweet character. I really recommend the To-Do List. It's so raunchy. Oh, it's also got Johnny Simmons in it, and I love Johnny Simmons so much. He's not in enough, but I love him to bits. Yeah. It's the one film I watched, and I managed to make it about 100 other things. Mike, have you watched any good films?
Oh, look. I mean, I've been moving house.
Yes.
So I haven't had a lot of time. I finished the show, and then pretty much immediately I was moving house. So I haven't had...
Had a lot on.
Yeah, I haven't had a hell of a lot of, like, media time. So I'm just going to check my Goodreads. Oh, one thing I did do on Tuesday, it's not a film or anything, but I went to see John Ronson's Psychopath Night. So have you heard of John Ronson?
No.
John Ronson is a British or Welsh journalist who's sort of similar to Louis Theroux.
Oh, love it.
And he would probably hate being called similar to Louis Theroux, but that's all right. They have sort of a friendly professional rivalry.
Oh, we love to see it.
And he writes these incredible books, and he does some really brilliant podcasts as well. So if you're looking for another podcast and you want to, cheat on us, then he does The Last Days of August, or I think The Psychopath Test is also a podcast. He's just brilliant. He's really cool. So got to see him live.
That's awesome.
At the Opera House. Just so good, so funny. It was the last day of his tour, so obviously he's left the country now, so you can't see him if you're in New Zealand, but you can read his books. So I'm currently reading one called Them, Adventures with Extremists, which is I'm a couple of chapters in, really enjoying it, but I highly recommend The Psychopath Test, which is all about psychopathy. And it's really, really fascinating and really funny, really, really funny and kind of gossipy and scandalous, but interesting as well.
The whole concept of psychopathy is absolutely like mind-blowing to me.
Scary. It's so scary.
Really, really scary that some people just come out that way.
Yeah.
Just came out wrong.
And the book is a little bit dated. It was from like the early 2010s. So the Psychopath Night that he did update a couple of things.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so go into it with the awareness that it is a slightly older book, at least old in terms of like medical diagnoses and stuff like that. And I also, the other one I recommend is So You've Been Publicly Shamed, which is essentially about cancel culture, but before the term cancel culture was around. So it's about shaming on Twitter. And it's generally from a fuck cancel culture, it's bad. It's not from that perspective, right? So it's a little bit more neutral and nuanced.
I think there is, and this is such a controversial take, I think there is a place for cancel culture in the world.
Yeah.
But within reason. I do think people who, I think that something that frustrates me is this idea that freedom of speech equates to freedom of consequence.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. If you play shitty games, you're going to win shitty prizes.
I love that.
And I just don't think that, I think there's a lot of people out there that think, oh, I have freedom of speech, I can say whatever I want and you can't get offended. No, I can get offended. And if the consequence is that I punch you in the face, then that's just what happens.
And we say this fully aware that we are probably one day going to get cancelled.
Oh, well,
because we say some atrocious
I look
things.
forward to our cancel. I can't wait. I whip out the ukulele. I'll do my apology video. I can't wait.
Oh my god! Can we do an apology video anyway with a ukulele?
That'll be like one day we'll just come out with an apology video for everything.
And it's just an apology to Steve Boucher. So we're like, look, we're sorry.
Hey, Steve.
We're so sorry, but you are fuckable.
God, hey, Steve, we're so sorry for the way we speak about you, but
however,
I just looked to my left. Okay, we're in Mike and Jared's new home.
Yeah. We're recording in the Lego room.
The Lego museum. I can see that obviously they've got decorating early because there's a lot of sports stickers on the back of this door, which screams Mike and Jared.
Hey. There's also Rick and Morty, and there's also Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, Rick and Morty. I didn't even know. I thought that was somebody from Family Guy.
There's a sign saying girls are awesome.
Which, once again, screams Mike and Jared.
Look, I mean, girls are awesome. However, I don't know if I would choose to have a sticker.
State Warriors, that is you all over.
Oh, yeah, look.
That was so funny.
We've been here a week. There's some things we haven't done
You
yet.
had to catch that out the corner of my eye, and that really tickled me.
I should have prepared you beforehand. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh.
But anyway.
Just went to my Zoom.
Yeah. So other things I've been watching. Ed Blunden recently came over to our house, and we watched Sunday in the Park with George. I know. Sunday in the Park with George. So it is a Stephen Sondheim musical. It's the one that he won the Pulitzer for.
Oh wow.
Did he? Or was he nominated? I'm pretty sure he won. I'm going to get messages from Cassandra being like, fake fan.
Wrong.
But it's beautiful. It's about the painting of Sunday Afternoon on the island of Le Grand Jatte, or that's not quite the title, but it's something like that, by Georges Seurat. Is it one of all
the people in the park and the women are in the dresses with the umbrellas?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew that.
I think my art history is nil, but I think it was the first major example of pointillism. So everything's made of little dots. So the musical is basically about that and about our relationship with art, and it's so beautiful. So I watched the filmed version from 1986, which had the original cast. So it had Mandy Patinkin and Bernadette Peters and Brent Spiner and
that's a great cast.
It's Dana Ivey. It was so good. It's really beautiful. I would say that if you're not a theatre person, if you're not a musical person, I don't know how much you'd get out of it. It is really dense. It is an incredible piece of work and it's beautiful, but there is a lot in there that you may not appreciate if you don't already appreciate the art form. But I love it. It's beautiful. It's so sad and so funny and so good. So watch that.
How sweet.
And after that, obviously, we're into December.
Oh my god, it's finally December.
It's December, so I've started my December watch. where I watch at least one different Christmas movie
Beautiful.
every day. So just quickly, we started with the Santa Claus,
Oh, good shot.
and then It's a Wonderful Knife,
Okay.
which is basically like, yeah, horror
Cute.
inspired by It's a Wonderful Life. Very silly, very, very silly.
As it should be.
Starring Justin Long
Oh
and
my God.
what's his name? From Mick Hale, something Mick Hale.
Oh, Joel McHale.
Joel McHale, yeah. From who I normally hate, but he's actually quite hot in this one, weirdly.
He's one of those like, he's a little bit of a sleeper hit.
Yeah. And then Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Cute.
And then A Charlie Brown Christmas, which is an annual watch that is a great film. And then How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 66 cartoon.
Cartoon one.
Our Little Secret, starring Lindsay Lohan and Kristen Chenoweth.
Oh my God, I've been every time I open Netflix, I see that come up, and I really want to watch it.
It is fine.
It's such a good concept. Like, if that was in a little smutty book,
yeah,
eat it up.
I think the problem for me was that it's a Christmas rom-com, right? And Christmas rom-coms are a very particular type of film, right? That they are very formulaic and they have, a set way of doing things often, and it does meet a lot of them. And I like a Christmas rom-com. I'm not coming at this from a place of I hate
absolutely.
them. But for some reason, like, there are Christmas lights and there's snow and there are Christmas carols and there are all the like accoutrements of Christmas.
That's a great word.
Thank you. But it never feels Christmassy.
Oh, okay.
So it feels really hollow, and it also never as funny as it should be.
Yeah.
I feel like if they had gone for like maybe a slightly more R-rated, maybe doubled down a little bit on some of the racier things,
or
yeah, or even if they'd, because there are points where it gets really chaotic, and that chaos is fun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just wish the whole thing was like these little moments.
At this level.
Yeah. However, Kristen Chenoweth is.
Oh, she's brilliant.
She's really good in it.
Brilliant.
And then last night we did two very different movies.
Okay.
So we watched Violent Night and then Santa Camp. So Violent Night is David Harbour.
Which woof.
And let me tell you, I have uncomfortable feelings about Santa Claus now.
David Harbour is crazy.
Oh,
that
my
man
God.
So I watched Stranger Things way later than everybody else. I watched it for the first time when season 3 was coming out.
Okay.
And that first episode opens with, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember it really, but we see Hopper for the first time.
Mm.
And he's like getting ready for the morning, and he's just got his towel around his waist, a smoke on his balcony. I had to pause and take a walk.
Oh my God, there's one scene where you see his butt cheek, and it's just phenomenal.
Oh my God, I'm biting my knuckles. That is crazy.
It's okay.
Your nails look good.
Mostly got the stuff off.
For the most part. Do you have a nail file?
I do.
Because you could file it a little bit, which might help get the hard shellac off the top, and then you can go for the rest of it.
Can we pause it?
Yeah. Alrighty.
And we're back. I've got my nail file. Don't worry, team.
So this podcast is also nail tips with LC. So if anyone's doing the nails at the same time, this will be quite useful.
That's quite good. Maybe we should do our nails.
Do our nails on the potty feet together.
Oh my God. So yeah, Violent Night, really funny. It is basically Die Hard but with Santa Claus in a way. So it's about a really rich family who are having their like annual Christmas dinner with a really bitchy matriarch played by Beverly D'Angelo.
Oh my God,
who is incredible. She's so good in it. And Santa is also there. Santa is really jaded with his job. He's really over it, and he's thinking that this might be the last Christmas. And then a team of criminals break in trying to get the money that this rich family has, and the criminals are led by John Leguizamo. And Santa is stuck in the house, and Santa basically turns into John McClane, like
wow,
trying to save the family. It's
hot.
It's hot.
It's really hot.
It is.
They should not allow David Harbour to play Santa. I'm so sorry. That's actually fun.
It is. very funny, and it is very, very violent. And the violent is like cartoon level violence,
good.
and it's ridiculous, and it's so fun. So I do recommend that if you want something that's like a good laugh, that's maybe like you don't want a traditional Christmas movie. I reckon fans of Die Hard would probably
really
quite
like
like
it.
it. Um,
And you watch Santa Camp?
and then I watched Santa Camp. Have you seen Santa
No.
Camp?
Santa Camp.
Santa Camp is a documentary.
Oh no, I've heard you talk about this before.
Yeah.
About the mall Santas?
No, it's a different one. So that's I Am Santa Claus.
Okay.
There are two Santa documentaries that I like. So I Am Santa Claus is brilliant, excellent film. But no, we're talking about Santa Camp, which is basically about people who want to play Santa who are not the typical Santa. So there's a black Santa, there's a trans Santa, there's a Santa with spina bifida, and then there's one really bolshy woman who is Mrs. Claus, but wants to make Mrs. Claus like
Her own thing.
her own thing, more of a thing. Really touching. Really, really touching.
Those all sound like perfect Santas.
Oh, the guy that plays, it's it's a documentary. Santa Finn, who is the Santa with spina bifida, is just so sweet, so lovely. He's mostly non-verbal, and he's got like just this really awesome wahine mum who's just so like dedicated, and she's so
sweet.
cool, and
I'm
I just love it.
I'm full cheesing right now.
I reckon, what does that mean? Full cheesing.
Like cheesy grin.
Oh my God, that sounded. I thought it's going to be disgusting. Okay, full cheesing.
My pants.
Like, what is this? What are you saying you're doing? How dare you disrespect the Lego room like this? I invite you to my new house. I give you the tour.
I crap my pants. I even took my shoes off.
I
I'm
know.
willing to take my shoes off, but I walk away.
On our new chairs.
These are lovely, by the way.
Thank you.
Post pics on Instagram.
Not only is it a nail podcast, it's also interior design. No, I highly recommend it. I recommend watching it with tissues. Yeah. So that's what I've watched. I've been talking for 100 years.
I'm going to see Love Actually at the movies
Cute.
in a wee bit's time. So I love Love Actually, and I'm so excited to get to see it in cinema.
I love Love Actually, and I'm guilty about loving Love Actually. Like it's not dated well.
No,
But it is.
no,
There are moments that I
terrible.
love.
But
Yeah.
it's such a classic. Like my classics are Love Actually, The Family Stone, Love the Coopers,
Yeah.
Unaccompanied Minors.
Yeah.
There are just some absolute classics. We also watch Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, everyone hates that film, and I love it. I think it's a great
I
one.
love it. Dan Aykroyd of SNL fame, he's in it.
Oh, the Honey Hickory Ham.
Honey Hickory Ham that she chases across the car park. Also, that scene where I feel like I've talked about it before on the podcast, where they go to the tanning salon. Tim Allen.
Thank you. How did I blank on his name? And Jamie Lee Curtin.
Jamie Lee Curtis go to
Jamie Lee Curtin. What am I doing?
Jane Curtin, also from SNL. No, Jamie Lee Curtis go to the tanning salon, and Jamie Lee Curtis is wearing the bikini.
Yeah.
Woof.
Oh, yeah.
Massive.
Her tits look
They
incredible.
look great.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Anyway, what were we talking about? Okay, so we are actually here for a reason.
Great.
Talk about silver foxes.
Oh, yeah.
I think we have been actually quite
Yeah.
sufficiently.
But Elsie, what is a silver fox?
Great question.
Thank you.
Silver fox is a person who has acted in films. That's a pretty good requirement.
Yep.
Because oftentimes I see a silver fox and I'm like, you don't have very good filmography, so can't pick you.
Yeah, or also like a lot of TV. Like
Yes.
there's a lot of TV actors, and I'm like, oh, but you're so hot.
My mum has been watching a lot of Call the Midwife,
Mm.
and the guy that plays Dr. Turner,
Oh,
I think is such a hunk.
okay.
He's only been like 4 films though, so
Yeah.
wah, wah. Anyway, what was I talking about?
What a silver.
The silver
Oh my
fox.
God, the energy today. It's
person.
all the nail polish remover
It
fumes.
is. I think we're high on the acetone. Silver fox is a person over the age of 45. We understand that's young, but we got to start somewhere. And if you think of the, average age being 90, average age,
What?
Average lifespan being to 90. It's about middle age.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, look, I'm in my 30s and I'm already going grey. So,
Mike's our next level.
that's the one.
So they have to be over 45, non-gender specific,
Mm-hmm.
male, female, non-binary, however they identify.
Yeah.
We just need to objectify them. And they have to hopefully be going grey or look like they could be going grey, but maybe they're dyeing it, or just have grey hair energy.
Yeah. And I mean, if we can ship them at all with Steve Buscemi, that's a definite perk, but not a requirement.
They'd have to. I feel like they'd have to work with Steve Buscemi. Because if we put them together and it was like they would have nothing to talk about, then what's the point?
Oh, Steve Buscemi would talk to anyone though.
I feel like he would have chemistry with a fucking lamppost.
Yeah.
He is the most charismatic man.
Oh,
Anyway.
not about Steve today. That's episode 1.
Always about Steve. Which also, we've just had Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, yeah.
Our Steve Buscemi episode is our all-time. That is
Of
our
course it
most
is.
popular episode of
Of
all time.
course, because everyone loves Steve.
Everyone's listening to that, and it's Steve listening to it every night before bed. Lays his head on his pillow.
These Kiwis love me.
But, well,
So, you picked our last silver
did.
fox.
I did pick
So do
today's
you want
fox.
to tell us who our fox is?
Our fox today is the sexiest woman alive. Our fox is Susan Sarandon?
Sarandon, I think.
Sarandon. Susan Sarandon.
Why do we always pick people?
Just names we come
Buscemi, Goldblum.
Oh, Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer Blanchett.
Yeah,
Yeah. You should listen back to our other episodes to find out what we're talking about.
absolutely.
I think Clancy Brown's been the only one, or Kevin Bacon.
You mean Clumsy Brown?
Clancy Brown. That's right. So today's one is the beautiful Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
Which, if you heard Mike at the end of last episode, I could objectify the whole family if I wanted to. Because
yeah.
Susan Sarandon and her ex-husband, Tim Robbins, had a very cool son,
Yeah.
Miles Robbins.
Yeah. He is very cool.
Very cool, very fun. Anyway.
Fun.
Okay, so, Mike,
Yes.
do you want to do your film first? Or do I do mine?
You do your film first because you picked the
I
fox.
can't remember. Okay, so this one is off the rails today.
LC. No. So you picked the fox. So
picked
tell us what was your film?
Okay, so I
Oh,
went
boy.
through a roller coaster of emotions. I went through her filmography and I found one which I finished watching this morning. I started watching it last night, finished it this morning. Not only was this one of I think her sexiest film, it was also super fun to watch. I
Right.
really enjoyed it. And that movie is Bull Durham from 1988.
Excuse
When
me.
you hear what this film is about, you'll be like, I've never heard of it. Wait, have you heard of this film?
No.
Yeah. Bull Durham?
Boulder.
It's a baseball film.
Oh, that's why I've never
So,
fucking heard of it.
Tell me this. Susan Sarandon plays Annie Savoy, who is a baseball groupie.
Okay.
So she hangs around the minor leagues
Right.
and she will pick like a baseball player to have a romance with, and then that baseball player seemingly always does really well. So she's
Okay.
like Magic Coach or something, I don't know.
Magic Coach?
You know the Magic Conch?
Yes.
Get ready for the Magic Coach. So in the Durham Bulls, which is the baseball team,
Right.
they have a new pitcher, brand new. His name is Ebby Calvin LaLouche,
Well done.
and he is played by Tim Robbins. I'm pretty sure
Ah.
this is where they met. I'm pretty sure. And so he has got $1 million arm. He is a fast pitcher. Like, he can throw 96 miles an hour, but he can't throw in a straight line. He's not very good at
Nothing
the
worse
actual
than a
game.
straight picture.
That's what I always say. So there's another member of the team that comes in to help, and his name is Crash Davis, and he is played by Kevin Costner.
Ah.
This is a sexy cast, I'm telling you that for free. It's a very young Tim Robbins. He's very baby-faced, and he's very, like, soft. Like, he
Aw.
spends a lot of time with, like, his top off. and I saw his bum in like his first scene.
Great.
It's a really good film, guys. I really recommend it. And I forget how tall he is. And then he's like standing next to everyone else. He's like, he has to be what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Wow.
It's very tall. So Susan Sarandon ends up, you know, she ends up in a relationship with Ibby Calvin LaLouche, who they call Duke. So she ends up in a relationship with Duke, and she's trying to teach him how to be a better baseball player through the mechanism of sex.
Of course.
Like their first encounter, he thinks that they're gonna fuck, and she ties him to the bed and reads poetry to him.
Oh.
As you can imagine, I had to take a walk.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, it depends on the poetry, really.
Well, she also gives him a pair of like a little garter belt.
What?
She says, wear this under your baseball uniform because it's meant to help him, like he meant to be thinking about it, so he keeps one half of his mind on that and then the other half so he can focus better in baseball. I'm a fucking know.
Okay.
And
is this normal? I don't know baseball.
Well, I assume so. This is my only knowledge of baseball. So I assume it's what they all do. And he really doesn't want to wear his little garter belt thing. They have this scene where they're on a winning streak, and he really doesn't want to sleep with her because Crash, Kevin Costner, has told him, like, if you sleep with her, you're going to start losing. So then Tim Robbins is at Susan Sarandon's house. She's trying to seduce him. He's trying to say no. She puts her leg up on the dining table in front of him, and she's like, you need to undo my stockings. And he's fucking around. He can't get the thing undone. So she like shows him. She's like, it's just like this. And it's like one like, and it's crazy. She tries to like hump him or something. Like, I don't know. I nearly blacked out. Like she was crazy in this film. She is so sexed up. Like she is so horny. It's perfect. And she ends up, spoiler alert, guys, she ends up finally hooking up with Kevin Costner in the film. Yeah. And he puts his hand up her skirt and undoes her stocking clip in one go.
Oh my God.
Undoes his shirt. He's so hairy. She's running her whole face through it. She's sucking on his nipple. It was crazy.
Nothing wrong with that.
They end up fucking for like 3 days.
Oh. 3 days.
It is a steamy, salacious film. I know that this is meant to be about Susan Sarandon, but the scene of all scenes in that film, Tim Robbins' character, Duke, has a nightmare that he is pitching in the next baseball game, and he's naked except for a jockstrap and the garter belt.
Oh. Okay.
It's a must-watch. It's a must-watch.
Good.
There's also a great line from Susan Sarandon at the start where she says something along the lines of, guys will listen to anything you say as long as they think it's foreplay. So it's a good film, and she's outrageous in this film. So yeah.
Gotta love a jockstrap.
He is wearing this crazy jockstrap, ass cheeks out in the wind, and he's got a little lacy garter belt on it. He's also trying to put the garter belt on in the changing rooms, and Kevin Costner finds him, and like, he's like, that's hot. He's like, it looks hot. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Kevin Costner like readjusts it on him.
What?
And then he's like, the rose goes in the front, big guy.
That guy. Oh my goodness.
I should leave.
Oh my God.
I should have thrown my iPad out the window. I'm
blushing.
It's a crazy film. It is really sexy. And there's also just like these really, like when Kevin Costner and Susan Sarandon have their like weekend long sex bonanza.
Fuck spree.
Fuck spree. Sure. There's obviously the fucking stuff, whatever. And there's this one bit where she's tied to the bed, and the camera's like panning down her, and she's like, oh, she's got like a doily over her for some reason.
A doily.
And then you kind of
nothing sexier than a doily.
And you assume that he's like gone freak crazy on her or something, but then what you realize is her feet are on his chest and he's like painting her toenails.
Oh.
So it's quite intimate. And then there's this other scene where they're like dancing in the living room in their robes, and it's all like it's just like, it's so sexy, but like there's not actually a lot of sex scenes in there.
Okay.
A lot of it is just like the intimacy and It's a really good film. I actually highly recommend that baseball film because
Okay.
it's not all about baseball.
No,
Usually it's about some very sexy people.
that sounds pretty hot.
It was quite sexy. Like, I forget how hot Kevin Costner is.
Oh gosh, like there's some queer. It sounds like there's some like queer baiting
Yeah,
stuff.
there's also, speaking of which, there's some language that didn't make the cut. Obviously, it made the cut in 1988.
Okay.
There's some language these days that don't. But other than that, there is a scene where Susan Sarandon goes to Kevin Costner's house and he's wearing these tiny white shorts.
Oh.
So, you win some, you lose some.
So it may be problematic, but it's also sexy.
It is so hot. It's so hot. So, yeah, I highly recommend you watch that movie about baseball.
Yeah, great.
Paul Durham. There we go. Mike, what did you watch?
I kind of struggled with this. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I've been pretty time poor
Yes,
recently, which has been part of it. But Susan Sarandon is, without argument, a beautiful woman. She is really sexy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also there's something about her that I find quite intimidating. Because she's so powerful and she's got so much this aura of boss bitch, right?
Yes.
And so I found it really difficult to I mean, normally I think what I would do is I would have watched a whole lot of her films to be like, okay, this. Whereas I struggled. Even though she is objectively a gorgeous woman and incredibly talented, an incredible actress. So I did weirdly struggle with it a little bit. So I had a whole bunch of options and I just had no time to watch any of them. So today I set an alarm to wake up in the morning. And it was like 8 o'clock and I made Jared a coffee and I was like, are you ready to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, honey?
Yes.
So we watched Rocky Horror Picture Show at 9 o'clock this morning.
A good shout. She's sexy in that.
She is so hot in that film. And I think it is, I think I went for, I think it was an easy pick, I feel like I could have delved a bit deeper.
But I mean...
Also, I love Rocky Horror.
It's a good film.
Anytime I want to watch it. I haven't watched it in 5 years or something. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Whereas I swear, when I was a teenager, I watched it once or twice a week.
I have memories of it coming on the Sky Movies channel.
Yeah.
And watching it whenever it was on.
Yeah.
But that's a really good show. Touch Me. That's sex somebody.
Yeah, it is. I lost my virginity to that.
What are you explaining on that, buddy?
Well, I don't know if we need to go into details, but yeah, we were just listening to the recording. We were just
The gayest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Look,
Oh my God.
I was young.
It's so gay having a musical playing in the background.
Yeah. Oh my God, Elsie's crying.
Such a shock. That was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh no, I cannot hear that song without being like, whoo.
They'd be like, wow. Oh, I love you.
I mean,
So young.
like it's known, I'm very suggestible. So her touch me, and I'm like, well, okie dokie.
You thought it was like Simon Says. Oh my God, it's a hokey pokey epic.
Simon Says, take him off.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
So yeah, obviously a very sexy film.
It's a really sexy film.
Jesus. Yeah, and she's obviously, I'm sorry.
It's perfect.
I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to say that on the pod, so
I'm so glad you did.
I'm very flushed. So yeah, she's obviously half naked for a lot of it.
Yeah.
She's
so.
sleeping with several people. That movie invented bisexuality.
Yeah,
I swear to
100%.
God. She's just hot and she sounds great when she's singing. And
I love how her voice is so high and it's so eerie.
Yeah.
It's absolutely perfect.
It's nice. And there's something about, like, because she's obviously such a sweet and innocent character, and there's something really sexy about watching her get a little bit corrupted.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
And you know, just her and Rocky, there's the scene where she's like putting a bandage on his arm, and he just puts his hand on hers, and they make eye contact, and it's just, it's a little bit sexy.
I just sneezed. This podcast goes on everything. I honestly, like, I think there is something about, like, we talk about corruption, but it's absolutely, it's the same thing as when you look at like a bit of a nerd, like a total loser, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's something hot about them, and it's like, yeah, it's because they're like a little bit corruptible.
Yeah, exactly.
100%, everyone's got it in them.
Yeah. And I mean, everyone's got it in them.
Oh my God. This might be one of our craziest. I feel like we say that quite a bit.
I still think the Clumsy Brown is
the Clumsy Brown episode is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. The old Nancy Reagan.
The old Nancy Reagan.
Also, we cannot call him Clumsy Brown on the regular. I'm sorry. We cannot do that.
I have to reclaim his normal name. Clancy Brown rules.
Famous non-Republican Clancy Brown.
Not a Republican, but a good man.
But yeah, I mean, I love a musical. I think it is a very, like, obviously it broke a lot of taboos when it came out. And
It's a very confusing movie to watch.
Look.
It's quite confusing.
It's all over the shop, and that's part of its charm.
It's perfect.
So yeah, that's why I picked that one.
Good choice.
Even though I struggled with it. But that's
okay.
That's okay.
Hey,
Any excuse to watch Rocky Horror.
If
really.
you had all the time in the world, you probably would have brought something crazy out of the bag.
I know.
But that's fine.
That's all right.
I do have a couple honourable mentions.
Yeah.
I got to make a special shout out to the Banger Sisters.
Yes.
It's a great film.
I heard Goldie
Goldie
Hawn.
Hawn. What?
I had an MP3 player called Goldie Hawn when I was younger.
Really?
I don't know why. I just
Of course.
named it Goldie.
There was a cat that used to follow me home from school when I walked home from school, and it was gold, and I used to call it Goldie Hawn.
Great.
Love Goldie Hawn. The other honourable mention, which is a little bit of a crazy one considering the premise of the film, is where she plays Grandma Lynn in The Lovely Bones, 2009.
Oh my God.
Where she is the fucking chain smoking, fur coat wearing, long nailed grandma.
She's the best thing
drinking
about
in the
that.
day. She's so hot.
Yeah.
Like, she's so sexy in that one specific role, and obviously not what the film's about, but impressionable.
You still would?
Yeah, 100%.
I'd give her a lovely bone.
Hundo P. I'd be like, you know what? Grandma's in town. I'll take her to dinner. I won't bring her home until sunrise.
Grandma and I paint the town red.
Yeah, me and Grandma are going crazy. We got to play Touch It, Touch It, Touch Me, and nice where that will take us.
This time play it outside my window.
If you hear Touch It, Touch It, Touch Me, don't come a knocking.
Imagine if that was like every time you're like, oh, I'm feeling frisky, let's pop it on. Pop.
Sex playlists. Put your sex playlists on just a Rocky Horror soundtrack. Don't you have anything else? No, this is what we need. Okay, but can you stop doing the time warp? Can we just It's a pelvic thrust. It really drives you insane.
Yeah, it's the jump that I'm struggling with.
The instructions. Put your hands on your hips and bring your knees in tight. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God.
If Cardi B sang it, it would be the time where.
Oh my God. If Cardi B sang it would be on the sex playlist.
Oh my Lord. Did you see that thing that was going around ages ago about a guy that like had a sex playlist and his girlfriend broke up with him?
Oh my God, the Seabat, the Hudson Mohawk song.
Beep, 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 beep. So funny.
Favorite thing about that is what he was. Do you think, you know, that overline, that do 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 do, do you think that's what he was thrusting to?
I know, because he said he did it in rhythm, and I'm like, how
That's
do you?
not the rhythm.
No, he was like, I do it in so it's like.
I honestly, when I heard that, like,
I was just pelvic thrusting, making direct eye contact with you. I'm sorry, I'm not.
when I first heard that, I literally played it and I tried to imagine like how you would thrust
Yeah.
it, and I was like, this is fucked.
Yeah.
And my favorite part about that whole story, and I don't care if it's fake or not, I choose to believe it's real because that's fucking hilarious, is that they didn't play the song because she asked him, can we stop playing that fucking song? and he was playing it in his head.
Yes.
And she still noticed.
I know.
She knew. She knew. That's how traumatized she was.
But it also had to be an irregular rhythm then.
Exactly, because if it was just, because if you think about the rhythm of that song, it's not actually that strange. It's just like a normal.
I mean, if you like, it could be like a da, 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 da,
And then
right?
you wouldn't notice out of the ordinary. It had to have been that he was going like. "Do, do, 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 do." I think about Seaback, Hudson Mohawk all the time.
So funny.
That's so fun. Also, do people actually have sex playlists? Like, is that an actual thing?
I think surely.
Sure, maybe it's a. I don't know.
I know.
Right
One of my friends growing up did. We used to hang out all the time, and she had a car, so she'd drive us around. And every time she'd just like drive to her boyfriend's house and be like, "Okay, you wait in the lounge," and then go like into the bedroom. So I'd just be sitting there, and I learned to bring a book. So I'd just be like, "Okay, I'll just read my book for 20 minutes."
You're in a book. Well,
yeah.
He's up clapping cheeks. That's fucking crazy.
Oh. One time, I in my early 20s, I had a lot of friends that were sex workers. So there were two of them. I shouldn't say their names. Two guys had a client, and they had like an apartment, and so the client had requested a threesome, and so I was sitting in the other room, like reading my book while this threesome was going on. And then I can't remember what it was, but one of them had like a phrase that he was going to shout out just for me. I can't remember what it was, but it was something that would have worked in.
Oh,
it was very funny.
God. And so the clients knew that you were just sitting.
No, the client didn't know I was there.
Never knew that you were there.
Never knew I was there. No.
You were just in the other room.
I was just there. Yeah.
That.
My early 20s were wild.
You've told me these, like, some of these stories before, like where you worked at that glory hole place, and I was sitting there on the couch like a newborn, being like,
so sorry.
I didn't realise these were things that happened.
When you worked at that glory hole place, sounds
fucking
so much worse. It was a sauna. It was a sex on site venue. I worked behind the bar. To clarify, there's nothing wrong with sex work. I have not done it myself.
I just described that here.
Yeah. Thanks.
Remember when Mike worked at that sauna and I refused to disclose what his job title was, even though he'd serve drinks?
Yeah. I mean, what else he's talking about is there was a maze out the back that did have glory holes. There was a maze. Yeah.
I was getting that confused with like the amazing maze.
The amazing maze. I think this one's more the amazing maze and Mike.
But Mike's behind the bar.
Mike's behind the bar.
For clarification.
That's right. I worked behind the bar.
I love these stories. I truly feel like I was born yesterday when I hear them, because I'm like, oh, okay.
I know.
I didn't know that.
And I seem so mild in my 30s. Mild-mannered.
Just doing Lego at your desk. And every now and then you'll think back and be like, oh, do you remember that time I sat in the lounge where there was a threesome going on? It was a good book.
Oh, mate.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I do know a lot of the, like, brothel locations around Wellington. It's quite fun. It's just niche knowledge. But I never want to be like, there's a brothel there. People be like, how do you know? I'm like, well...
Wouldn't you like to know? You know the most perfect tour guide?
Yeah, sex tour guide.
Sex tour guide with Mike.
Yeah.
Great.
So my honourable mentions. Oh my lord, we've
probably lost a block.
Oh my god, my honourable mentions are So yeah, I did struggle. So these were all ones that I had intended to watch, but didn't get around to, and they're all ones I've seen before. So Enchanted was there.
Okay.
Like, she's a villain, but she's sexy. She's got a sexy villain energy to her. And then there's Stepmom, which may seem weird, seeing as she is dying of cancer in there.
Yeah, but she's hot. She's hot.
But also I think I want to save that for the Ed Harris episode if we ever do that, like, because he's in there.
Oh my god, Ed Harris.
Julia Roberts is also in there. Like, there was one that I watched when it came out, and I would have been maybe like, I think it was 98. So I would have been like 7 or 8 watching this, and I'm too young, but I'm like, it's so great. And it just has that 90s warmth and that, you know.
That's what I liked about Bull Durham, is it was a late 80s film, and like the sex scenes were all set to very sultry saxophone music. It was Seaback, but on the saxophone.
Yeah, I see that via touch.
The See Back Touch Me remix.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
mashup.
mashup. They did it in Glee.
Blame.
Jesus.
Right.
So yeah, Stepmom, and then Thelma and Louise
Yeah.
was another one.
Thelma and Louise was
Um,
in the back pocket.
Yeah, like, and she's just great in all of them. But
Yes.
my main honorable mention is not a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is her at the premiere for Lovely Bones, walking down the red carpet
shoes off?
with her shoes off. That is the sexiest anyone has ever been.
There's
I
this
swear
one
to God.
particular picture of her on the red carpet, and the dress she is wearing is very low cut.
It leaves very little to the imagination, and it was quite cold.
I'm going to have to Google something super crazy, which is just Susan Sarandon tits, because I know that this is going to bring it up. And I don't think my internet's working, which so I can't wait to get in the car and then this finally loads.
Do you want, I'll Google. I'll look it up.
Yeah, if you just Google on your phone, because it will look less weird if you do it. Oh, cool. This is just actually showing me pictures of her boobs. It's potentially not what I wanted. But you know what? We'll live.
Is it this one?
No, but that's a really good shout. Wow, this is a lot of pictures of her boobs.
She wears a lot of.
That's crazy. I feel like it's a purple dress, but I can't find the photo. You know what? When I find it, I'll send
Oh
it.
yeah, that is just her tits. She's just good.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. A lot of these are edited, which is super weird. I remember this one.
Oh.
Jesus, she's so fit.
Like a little keyhole.
I also think a lot of these ones are edited because I don't think anyone on this planet has one that big. Oh my God, look at that photo.
Okay, you need to save that
I'm going to
for
need to
promo.
save that for the promo photo. Shit, that's a good photo. You can't see what we're looking at, but believe you me. I think we just got distracted.
This is more tits than I've looked at in a very long
Oh, I
time.
know. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway, I have to close that.
So I've looked up Lovely Bones specifically.
Good Lord. I think it might be that one. I can't remember. I don't know.
Ugh.
I'm just getting mesmerized now. Oh, I put the phone in the wrong place. Oh my God, I'm losing it. God, she's sexy.
Yeah.
Wow. What a woman.
We might have to edit some of this down.
Yeah. This is once again just us looking at filmography.
Welcome back to Tit Talk with Elsie and Mike.
We talk about tits. Okay, so it's spat.
On my new table, you shit yourself, you spit everywhere.
God. Okay, so it's time
What a terrible house
for
gift.
Fox Facts, where we find arguably some of the worst facts about a fox.
One of my favorites that is just off the top of my head is that she came out as bisexual and like when she was in her 70s.
Beautiful. What a queen.
Like just
Also, one of my favorite facts is like at the moment she has been losing out on a lot of opportunities because she just refuses to stop talking about Palestine.
great.
Which, I mean, it shows like how fucking evil Hollywood is that you can lose a job for standing up for human rights, but whatever. Look at this from the Lovely Bones. That is
beautiful woman.
her hair perfect, cigarette perfect, long red nails perfect.
Yeah, Sarandon is bisexual, seemingly coming out during a September 2022 appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And she also told Pride Source in 2017 that her sexuality was open and up for grabs. And on a podcast of Divorce Not Dead, she said, I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I mean, I'm open to all age, all colour, and those things are just details.
All age, we're in.
Yep.
We're in.
We're in.
Susan Sarandon, lock it in. Clear your schedule. She keeps her Academy Award in the bathroom.
I love that.
She also lived with Tim Robbins from 1988 to 2009. In 1988 was when Bull Durham came out, so they must have met on the set. And
they never married, right?
I think they did marry.
They did marry?
I think they did marry. She landed her first Hollywood role when her then husband, Chris Sarandon, took her along on one of his auditions.
Wow.
They saw his wife and were like, that's what we want. That is. She has twice used Freedom of Information laws to access her FBI file and claims it reveals her phone conversations are routinely monitored by the US government.
Oh, God.
That should be your aspiration. You want to be so, like, outspoken about human rights, that the FBI are monitoring your calls.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, another honorable mention, sorry, I just remembered, is Witches of Eastwick,
Oh, yes.
which also
With the
stars
curly hair.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh.
Not a film I love, but she's hot, man.
She refuses to give interviews to the New York Post ever since they printed a story about an orgy taking place at her home in December 2001. And we weren't invited.
We weren't invited. I mean,
Okay, I was very young.
I was 9.
I was 2.
But you know what?
We weren't invited to the rematch this December.
Reunion.
The reunion. She caught pneumonia after they shot the pool scene in Rocky Horror.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Supporter of Bernie Sanders' presidential campaign.
She was arrested for disorderly conduct during a protest in New York over the unarmed shooting of an African immigrant, Amadou Diallo, by 4 policemen.
Oh.
Stand up for what's right.
In 2011, she bought a penthouse bachelorette pad atop a townhouse on West 9th Street in Manhattan, just blocks from the West 15th Street duplex she shared for many years with Tim Robbins. New York girl, love a New York girlie.
She was asked to pose for Playboy about 25 times and always said no. She was arrested in 2018 during an anti-Trump protest.
Oh, love her.
This is a thing, and I think I said this last episode. She's one of those people where it's like, I really like her. I hope she doesn't have shitty, like, worldviews, and she doesn't.
She caused a stir in 1984 when she defied Ronald Reagan's opposition to the Sandinista government by taking an 8-day trip to Nicaragua, delivering milk and baby food to needy mothers under the auspices of a New York-based women's group called Madre.
Oh my God. I need her carnally.
Former Ford model, which makes her sound like a car.
She is an aspiring ballerina in early life. She turned down a scholarship to the Boston Conservatory of Dance.
Oh.
She has 2 sons with Tim Robbins,
Oh.
Henry Robbins and Miles Robbins.
And which is your favourite?
Miles.
Is Jack Henry Robbins also hot? Do we know
Let's have a look. Let's see what it looks
do we
like.
know who that is? Do we know what he looks like?
Let's Google him. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
arguably. Curly hair.
Yeah.
There he is. It's with Kristen Wiig.
Wow.
And Eva Murray. That's her daughter from somebody else. I can't remember who. Here we go. You know,
He's good looking.
he's got his dad's height.
Yeah, he's definitely not on the same level as the others though, is he?
I mean, you win some, you lose some. There's a luck at the draw. I'll see if I can find a picture.
Oh, I think Susan Sarandon was also, now I'm pulling this out of my ass, so bear with me, but I think she was married to Chris Sarandon.
Yes.
And that's where she got the name from, but they're only for a little bit. So Chris Sarandon is the, sorry, Elsie just showed me a picture of Tim Robbins in a jockstrap, and I just lost,
in a garter
belt, and I just lost all focus. So yeah, so Chris Sarandon is the
It's also oiled up inexplicably.
voice of Jack. You're filling my head with filth.
Chris Sarandon
is the voice of Jack Skellington, and he's also Prince Humperdinck in Princess Bride, and he's in Child's Play. Yeah.
He's also in Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah. He could also be a future Fox, honestly.
Yeah, he's better. Just a picture. He's 82.
Oh. Anyway.
Cool.
So that's Fox Perfects. No, that's Michelle Pfeiffer. This is Fox Facts.
This is Fox Facts for Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
So it's probably time for our Punnett Square that we do. And if you're unfamiliar with the Punnett Square, on your x-axis you've got knows what sex is, doesn't know what sex is, and on your y-axis you've got fucks, doesn't fuck.
Yeah. And
it's about the character from the film. So we have to determine whether or not they know what sex is and if they fuck. And once again, just because they fuck in the film, Jesus Christ,
my windows are open, I'm sorry.
Just because they fuck in the film doesn't necessarily mean they fuck, because it's a bit more of like a mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
But Mike, is Janet Weiss fucking?
She knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
She is not fucking, because she is a good, wholesome girl. She is waiting for marriage.
And that one time up at the castle was different.
Look, that was what happens in Transylvania stays in
Stays in
Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Yeah, I think generally, obviously she has a mindset change about halfway through, but I would say that she knows what it is, but she is not fucking. And she views herself as superior because she is not fucking. How's that?
That's probably perfect.
Yeah.
Probably the perfect description.
Yeah. What about
Annie Savoy?
Annie Savoy?
100%. Nobody's
Yeah.
safe. Left, right, center.
Nobody's
Nobody's
safe.
safe. If you play minor league baseball,
Yeah.
you just have to get ready for it. They just come in whether you like it or not.
So does she just sleep through the whole team?
I don't know if it's the whole team, but she'll kind of like. There's this crazy. Genuinely think everyone should watch this film. It's very good. But there's this scene where she so she does this scene at the start where Nuke goes up to pitch and she writes this note for him and gives it to this kid,
Right.
and the kid walks it down to him and it basically gives him like a little bit of a tip on how to play better. And then she does the same to Crash. She writes this note, she gives it to the kid, takes it down to Crash, and Crash reads it. And then says Kevin Costner, he flips it on the other side and he writes, "Let's fuck sometime."
What?
And he gives it back to the kid and he's like, "Don't read this because it's personal." And the kid takes it all the way back down to her. So it's like, she kind of says like she picks somebody each season.
Yeah.
And they end up, playing the best they ever have. And she's fucking, and she's so weird about it. Like it's all very tantric maneuvers.
Look.
She is so crazy in this film.
So yeah, she's fucking all the time and she knows what it is, right?
100%. She knows what it is. She invented it.
Oh my God. So, next Fox. So, obviously it was your choice. So, it should be mine. However,
it's not. We're getting Mike off. However,
you're getting Mike off?
we're cutting Mike off.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Haven't even played the bloody soundtrack yet to Rocky Horror. So, next episode will technically be our Christmas episode.
Hooray, ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho. So, like if you listen to our Halloween free-for-all, you'll know how it goes. But we are doing our Christmas free-for-all,
Yay.
where we will pick a silver fox of the Christmas variety. Is that what we're doing?
Oh my God. Yeah. So we both pick a film. Well, like we both pick a Christmas film, but it doesn't have to be one specific Fox.
True.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
We just
So
have to pick a film.
for the Halloween free-for-all, for example, you picked
Candyman, Tony Todd,
Candyman,
God
Tony
rest his
Todd,
soul.
and I picked Gomez and Morticia Adams from the Addams Family.
Anything.
So yeah, we'd both pick a different person from a Christmas film who is a silver fox, and we could
Yes.
talk about them. I
Exactly
think
what we
often it's good to be someone who may not necessarily feature otherwise.
Yes.
But not necessarily.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. So
Yeah.
yes, that's what our next episode will be.
Christmas free for all. I'm very excited.
Can't wait.
I love Christmas movies, and I've already got such a long list of potential options.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're onto it.
I've been thinking about this. I've already got like 10 people to narrow down from. I'm not gonna do 10, I promise.
I need
But
to get my A into G.
I've got options.
I've got a few ideas in the back burner, but we'll need to lock in.
Yeah. And then I think after that I will be back on with my fox. I think when we return,
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
pick
sure.
the next fox. Yeah.
Correct Mundo.
Who I do not have any in mind yet. Not a clue. We'll see.
I mean,
I may not know until we're there. I'll be like, well, it's
it's this person, which is often what I do.
Steve Buscemi again.
Gosh, if we must.
New year, new Steve.
More films.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we rate these films on Letterboxd?
Yeah. So what would you rate your film?
Okay. So,
Which Bobby Durham? What is it? I forgot.
Bobby Durham. Bull Durham. Bull Durham? Durham? I don't really know how to pronounce it.
Is it like the place?
Yeah, I think Durham is the place and they're the Durham Bulls. But for some
Okay,
reason,
yeah.
inexplicably they called it
Which I think is
Durham.
North Carolina.
Sure. Sounds about right. Okay, if you want to follow me on Letterboxd, you're allowed to. My Letterboxd username is Dixie Normus69, DIXIE NORMOUS 69,
Lovely.
naturally. And I am giving Bull Durham, giving it 4 stars.
Wow.
I liked that film.
Okay.
I had so much fun. I giggled, I kicked my feet, I blushed, I paused so I could walk around the room a couple times. It's a good film. Like, not only is everyone inexplicably sexy, it was actually just really fun.
Yeah.
And I laughed. I laughed a number of times.
Is it a comedy?
I think it is. I think it's meant to, yeah, no, it is. It's meant to be a comedy. It's meant to be
It's
like,
meant to be a comedy.
it's a baseball comedy, but less about baseball, more about sex. And more it's got like it's got those aspects of a sports film where it's like, it's meant to be, we're gonna make it to the big leagues, we're gonna do this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. But doesn't fully flesh out all of the sports aspects of it, which
Okay.
is better if you don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
There's also this bit where like Kevin Costner does this weird little speech to Susan Sarandon, because this is sexy, right? They all go to a bar after like the first baseball game,
Yeah.
and Susan Sarandon says to Tim Robbins and Kevin Costner, "Are you coming home with me?" And then Tim Robbins is like, "Which one?" She's like, "Both of you."
Ooh.
And so they're both sitting on the couch.
Challenges.
And I was like, oh my God, literally challenges. But the baseball version.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Costner leaves, but he does this really weird speech about like, I like this and I like long wet kisses that last over 3 days. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's getting 4 stars out of me. It was a good film.
That's not all it's getting out of you.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Giving me a run for my money. I'll tell you that for free. But Mike, what about Rocky Horror?
Look, Rocky Horror Picture Show is such a weird one to rate because it's one of those ones where I love it. I love it so much. But is it a good film? It's like the story doesn't make any sense. It's like, you know what I mean?
I agree.
But there's something charming about it. It's got a charm. It's fun. It's silly. It's goofy. The vibes are great. It's campy. So it's a really hard one to actually put a rating on.
Agreed.
When I joined Letterboxd, I imported my rankings from IMDb.
Oh,
so
can you do that?
Yeah.
I
So
don't have IMDb.
when I'd done that, I saw that last time I'd given it a 3.5 stars, which I'm like, it's too low.
You couldn't see that, guys, but I gave them quite a shocked look at that.
Yeah. So I'm like, is it a 4 or is it a 4.5?
Ooh!
I think it's got to be a 4.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the perfect movie,
but
but it's a good movie.
I think if we were looking at it as in a piece of art and whether or not it was any good, that would probably be lower.
Yeah.
Because it's not good.
Yeah.
Quotation marks, but it is good for the soul.
It's a fun film to watch.
My theory is that there are like 2 films that everyone has to see, and one is Rocky Horror Picture Show, and the other is The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yes.
Every single person should see those films.
I always ask people if they've seen The Wizard of Oz. I often ask boys if they've seen The Wizard of Oz, and normally they say no, and I'm like, that explains a lot about you.
So upsetting. Fun fact, originally Rocky Horror Picture Show was supposed to be in black and white until they got into the room where the time warp starts, and then it was going to be in colour.
That would have been
like
fun.
Wizard of Oz.
That would have been really fun.
Yeah, I had a DVD years ago that I think had that as an option, and it was fun.
Oh, that's really cool. That you can actually. One of my favourite parts from Rocky Horror, it's so simple, is when they take the photo on the steps of the church, the wedding photo.
Yeah.
And they're all in like the background.
The three in the back, yeah.
But my favourite musical number is Hop Tootie.
Hop Tootie, bless my soul.
I'm about to say something Mike's gonna hate.
Uh-oh.
The Glee version of that's really good.
Get out.
I think it's John Stamos. I think it's John Stamos does it.
Don't care.
That's quite fun.
Don't care. Disgusting.
But no.
What did you ever see the remake?
Oh,
with Laverne Cox as Frankenfurter?
and Victoria Justice and Ryan McCarty or something like that. I did watch it. I remember watching it.
What did you think of it?
Indifferent.
It's not good.
No.
Laverne was great.
See, I really like, that phase where they did all those ones live? I really liked Hairspray Live.
Yep.
I thought Hairspray Live was great. I loved Ariana Grande as Penny Pinkleton, and I loved Dove Cameron as Amber Von Tussle. I really liked that one. I remember they did Rent live.
Yep.
And it had Vanessa Hudgens and Jordan Fisher. And Jordan Fisher is incredible.
Yeah.
And also Valentina.
Yeah.
And that one had so many issues that they ended up having to televise the dress rehearsal because
Yeah.
everything went wrong apparently inexplicably.
And they also did Grease live.
I liked Grease live. I didn't like Julianne Hough.
I've not seen Grease live because I cannot stand Grease.
I liked Grease live. I loved Vanessa Hudgens' Rizzo when she did There Are Worse Things I Can Do, Change Lives. Also, once again, Jordan Fisher's in that one.
Yeah.
Aaron Tveit. I
Yeah.
don't know how to pronounce his name. He was
Aaron Tveit.
Aaron Tveit.
I saw him live on Broadway.
Did
I
you?
saw him as Sweeney Todd.
I heard his cover of Popular the other day from Wicked. Changed lives.
Oh.
Had to
I
change all that.
have had a crush on that man
He's so
since
good.
2009.
He was a good Danny Zuko. I didn't love Julianne Hough as Sandy. I mean, her voice was great, but they also had to change Sandy to be American, not Australian, which kind of loses some of her charm.
Mhm.
Kiki Palmer played Marty Maraschino.
Yeah.
That was incredible. So I really liked Grease Live, actually. But the Rocky Horror one just sucked.
Yeah.
I remember watching it and I was so disheartened because I actually quite like Victoria Justice as a performer. I thought she was an interesting choice for Janet, but I didn't mind her in it, and I thought Laverne Cox was a really cool choice for Frankenfurter. But the rest of it was kind of like, meh.
Sound of Music Live was also...
Oh, I never saw that
There were
one.
parts of it that were really good, and then
Yeah.
there were other parts.
That happened.
So they had Carrie Underwood as Maria, which was fucking bonkers casting.
That's outrage. Actually, when I was a child, I was obsessed with Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel.
I like Carrie Underwood. She was not a good Maria.
No.
She was not a good Maria. But they had Audra McDonald as the Mother Abbess. So her singing Climb Every Mountain was stunning.
Oh, I love Audra McDonald.
But the best part was Laura Benanti and Kristen Borle as the Baroness and Uncle Max.
Sure.
Max von Detweiler or whatever his name is. They were so fun.
That's
Laura
cool.
Benanti particularly was so good in that role.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
I love the Baroness. I think the Baroness always deserves better.
What was I going to say about, I saw Carrie Underwood do a cover of, I think she did How Great Thou Art on the Elvis comeback
Right.
special, like the 20th anniversary or whatever it was. I do like Carrie Underwood's voice, but she's not Maria.
No.
That's and
It's weird casting.
It's hard to come up behind somebody like Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But it is weird casting.
Yeah.
But those, I do appreciate that there was a period of time where they were doing all those lives where
Yeah.
I liked those. Some of them just sucked. But I think the Hairspray one was the best one.
They also did Peter Pan live
Oh.
with Christopher Walken as Hook, but I never watched it.
Who was Christopher Walken's Peter Pan? I was like, you want to talk about weird casting choices?
Yeah, the boy that never grows old.
Hey, babe.
Oh my God, is that your Christopher Walken? Do your Christopher Walken.
I say one specific phrase when I
Yeah.
do my Christopher Walken, and I can't tell you why this is a phrase because I don't remember. But it's, babe, don't drop the Hoover. And I don't remember what babe, don't drop the Hoover means, but it's Christopher Walken saying, babe, don't drop the Hoover. Here we go. What's your Christopher Walken impression?
Oh, it's bad. What's the phrase?
What's something that he says quite often? Babe,
no.
don't drop the Hoover.
Wow, it's
No, you were onto something there, though. You were onto it.
Okay, so
Wow.
wow. So the phrase I think, and it's an impression of an impression.
Is it the guy telling the story with the dog? No, okay, I'll talk about that later.
No, I did a play called Yellowface, which was a really cool play. But one of the people played the main character's mother, and it was sort of a case where it was a cast of I think 5 or 6 actors, mostly Asian people because it was a play about being Asian. And
Is it based on the book?
No.
Okay.
It was before the book. And one of them played the main character's mother, and she was a American white girl playing a Chinese middle-aged woman. But like it works because it was part of the
It was
it was
actually
all part of the
premise.
thing, and it was thematic, so it
Yeah.
worked.
I did make a face.
Yeah.
Just like Mike
Yeah.
elaborated.
But there was a like we were just playing
I
with
was gonna say, did you get Scarlett Johansson there?
playing with different characters and like different ways of, because most people had to play 3 or 4 different characters, and so this was like, what if I played Dave's mother as Christopher Walken? And so that was just my my thing is, Dave, it's your mother.
What I was thinking of, there's a video of this guy talking about meeting Christopher Walken, and he's like walking his dog, and he says to, apparently Christopher Walken comes up to the guy and he's like, I can see you. And the guy's like, what? And he's like, I can see you coming. The guy's like, yeah, because I'm walking towards you. Like, obviously. And basically this whole story ends with like Christopher Walken talking about like, wouldn't it be great if like humans had tails? And that's the story I thought you were going to tell. This makes no sense unless you see the
I'm
video.
so confused.
You need to Google Christopher Walken dog story. Tell me what comes up. I wish I could remember where Babe Don't Drop the Hoover comes from, because it comes from somewhere, but
Babe,
don't drop the Hoover.
drop the Hoover.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe at one time I met Christopher Walken and I was carrying a vacuum cleaner.
Maybe.
Who knows? Okay.
This has been about nothing for at least 15 minutes.
Potentially the most fun I've ever had.
Great.
If you guys have a suggestion for a future Silver Fox, or you want to be on the podcast, or you just want to tell us a secret, we have social media. You should follow us on Instagram at the Silver Fox Office.
Yeah.
And you can also flick us an email, thesilverfoxoffice@gmail.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And also rate and subscribe, right?
yes.
Because you can rate it places like I think
Yeah, we
Apple
have
Podcasts.
Spotify.
Yeah.
We have a 5-star rating on Spotify.
Oh, great.
Yep, I checked on our reps.
Was it me? Was it you? Was it one of us?
Everyone that's listened to us has rated us 5 stars, which is so kind.
And accurate, but sweet.
Also, our Spotify rate was so funny, because it was like, obviously we don't have like a huge audience,
No.
but it was like,
We've got like 6 of our friends.
your top country is New Zealand, and I was like, wow.
Not
And
France.
it's like, this is what your listeners are also listening to. And the 3 music genres was like emo rap, and like the number one was Broadway. And I was like, you wouldn't read about it.
I mean, it makes sense.
We have a type. But thank you to everyone who was listening and even gave us the ability to have a Spotify rap.
Yeah, great.
It just made Spotify rap day so much better.
Oh my god, my stomach just growled really loudly. I wonder,
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Can't wait to listen back.
I need some butter chicken. I've got some in the fridge.
That's just what you always said when you're angry.
Mummy needs a butter chicken.
The chicken. It's a good Walker impression.
Mummy needs
a butter chicken. Mummy needs a butter chicken is diabolical.
It's what when I was a smoker, it's quite often what I'd say is, Mummy needs a cigarette.
Mummy needs a cigarette.
Yeah.
I also love how this podcast has only minimally been about Susan Sarandon.
Oh my god, but we love her.
Susan Sarandon needs a butter chicken.
Susan Sarandon needs a butter chicken. Like I said, I find her so intimidating.
Oh, she's so cool. And I feel like if I ever met her, I'd be so scared.
She's cool in the way that, like, really, there's a caricature or like an archetype or whatever of a really put together, sensible woman who is really cool and politically conscious and scares me. Because I'm like, I want to be your friend and I want you to think I'm cool.
She feels like a mother-in-law where you're like, I really want to impress her and I really want her to think I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because she's got it all together, and I feel like if I don't like meet up to that, then I'm fucked. I've cooked the goose.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I feel like I have my shit in check, but if I was, going toe to toe with her, not even a chance.
No.
Right? Well, shout out.
I think we need to call it.
Let's call it. Shout out Susan Sarandon, naturally. Shout out Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, I love you. Have they ever done a film together, do you think?
Oh, they must have. They must have. Hold on. This is important stuff. Steve Buscemi, Susan Sarandon. They must have. Called Romance and Cigarettes.
Oh.
which has also got Kate Blanchett in it.
Oh my god.
I know that.
Fox
Oh,
trifecta.
no, I'm thinking of Coffee and Cigarettes.
Oh.
No, so Romance and Cigarettes has James Gandolfini. Woof.
Or
So it's got Mandy Moore.
he's a good example of someone that's quite hot but has done a lot of TV.
Tony Soprano is so sexy.
Yeah.
Like, I watch The Sopranos and I regularly have to be like, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god, it's also got Eddie Izzard in it.
I love Susie Izzard, right?
Does she go by Susie Eddie?
I think
Often
so.
known professionally as Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so brilliant. One of the funniest. Oh, she was born in Yemen.
Yeah. Very funny.
One of the funniest people of all time.
Yeah.
Very funny. Jesus, what a cast. James Gandolfini, Susan Sarandon, Kate Winslet, Steve Buscemi,
Kate Winslet.
Bobby Cannavale, Mandy Moore, Mary-Louise Parker, Ada Turturro, Christopher Walken, Barbara
What was that
Sikowa,
noise that just came into my mouth?
Elaine Stritch, Susie Eddie Izzard, and Amy Sedaris.
Oh my god.
God, Jesus, maybe we need to watch Romance and Cigarettes.
Maybe.
Oh, it was directed by John Turturro.
Huh. Anyway.
No. Okay, so shout out every person I just mentioned in that cast. I hope you're all having a great day. And I think this is
We love you, Steve.
We love you, Steve, more than anything. All right. See ya.
Bye.